two parallel currents, the ampere. Let us consider two parallel conductors A and B separated by a distance D. Let IA current is flowing in the conductor A and IB current flowing in the conductor B. As current flowing in this conductor A, it produces a magnetic field BA. And this conductor is placed in the magnetic field of this conductor, and direction of magnetic field due to this conductor is given by a right hand rule. We hold the wire in such a way, the curling of finger gives us the direction of the magnetic field. So it means magnetic field direction is this. It is perpendicular to the plane of paper and it is going inward, and this is the magnetic field due to this conductor A. Now the magnetic field is given by, we know that BA equal to mu naught IA over 2 pi D. Here it is, this conductor is placed in the magnetic field of this, so it means it experiences a force, say FBA, that is given by IBL cross BA, that is equal to IBL BA sine of 90 degree equal to IBL BA. We know that sine 90 degree is 1, and we have taken the length of the conductor as L. Now here we see direction of a force. This is the direction of IBL, and BA direction is in downward direction. So we use right hand rule. So it means its direction of force is towards this direction. Here this is FBA. Now the net force on this conductor is FBA equal to, here we put the value of BA, that is equal to mu naught 2 pi D IA IB into L. Similarly, we get the value of force on the conductor A due to the magnetic field of conductor B, and that is given by FAB equal to mu naught 2 pi D IA IB into L. And these conductors A and B attract each other. So here we see that parallel current attract each other. Similarly, anti-parallel current repel each other. Now we can also find force per unit length on the wire B. Here, from here we can write like this: force per unit length equal to mu naught 2 pi D IA IB, and we can say it FBA. So from here we define 1 ampere. The ampere is the value of that steady current which, when maintained in each of the two very long straight parallel conductors of negligible cross section and placed 1 meter apart in vacuum, would produces on each of these conductors a force of 2 into 10 raised to power minus 7 Newton per meter of the length. Here you see mu naught is 4 pi into 10 raised to power minus 7 IA IB 2 pi into D is 1 2 pi here cancel, we get 2 into 10 raised to power minus 7 Newton per meter force. We can also define 1 coulomb as when a steady current of 1 ampere is set up in a conductor, the quantity of charge that flows through its cross section in 1 second is 1 coulomb. Numerical. The horizontal component of the Earth's magnetic field at a certain place is 3.0 into 10 raised to power minus 5 Tesla, and the direction of the field is from the geographical south to the geographical north. A very long straight conductor is carrying a steady current of 1 ampere. What is the force per unit length on it when it is placed on a horizontal table, and the direction of the current is A part east to west, B part south to north, as it is given that direction of the field is from geographical south to geographical north. It means direction of a field. This is the direction of a field, and direction of current is from east to west. This is the first case. We know that force per unit length is ILB sine theta over L, that is equal to IB sine of theta. Here direction of field is this and direction of current is in this direction, so angle is 90 degree. So sine 90 is equal to 1. So we get F equal to IB. I is given, that is equal to the 1 ampere, and magnetic field is 3.0 into 10 raised to power minus 5. So we get here 3 into 10 raised to power minus 5 Newton per meter. Now second part, direction is from south to north. South to north direction of current. So it means theta between magnetic field and current. Magnetic field is in this direction and current is also in this direction. So theta is 0 degree. So we get F equal to IB sine 0 degree, that is IB into sine 0 we know 0. So it experience no force. Answer.